How's it going, everybody? Today we're going to be looking at a question that asks for procedures with parameters. So we are going to have the users enter their names, and it's going to be a throwing competition for a dice. So we'll have a throw button, and we'll have two edits for the two names of the people, and then when we click on throw, it must throw the dice and pick a random number from 1 to 6 for each of the people, and then display their results. We actually don't need this winner button. So now, instead of doing all the code under the event handle of the button, we are going to use procedures. So we'll have two procedures. We'll have the procedure throws, and then what we can do is we can declare it over here. So it's going to call procedure throws, and this procedure is going to do everything for us. So the first thing we need is we're going to be needing the names of the two people. So we'll have is competitor 1 string, and is competitor 2 also a string, and then we'll have an output component. Just 2, and then we'll have an output component which will be a memo. So we memo out, and it will be a t memo. Okay, so now that we've generated the procedure, the definition of the procedure, and we've got our event handler over here, what we can do is we can now start writing the code. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is we need to create a random number. So let's gonna have two random numbers, so we'll have I1 and I can say I throw, just to be a bit more specific, and I throw 2. That'll be of integer. So I throw must be assigned a value of random 6 plus 1. So that's going to create a random value from 0 to 5. So either 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to add 1 to that value. So if it's at the minimum, which is 0, we're going to get 1, which is what we want our minimum to be. And if it's at the maximum, which is 5, we're going to end up with 6, which is also what we want. And then we'll do the same thing for I throw 2. And change this to a 2. Right. Random. Okay. And then the second thing we need to do is we need to determine who the winners are. So if I throw 1 is greater than I throw 2, then the winner would be is competitor 1. Let's just create a winner variable as winner. Competitor 1. Else is winner must equal is competitor 2. So this is determining the winner. And now we can output. So we'll go memo out.clear, and then we go memo out.lines.add, and then we can say is competitor 1 plus got, and then the number of throws they got. So int to string I throw 1, and then throws. And you can do the same thing for competitor 2. just move that in a bit so we have more space. And we'll change this to competitor 2. And then we'll do a final one. Say out.lines.add winner plus s winner. Okay, so if we review our code, you can see we are generating 2 random numbers here. First throw and the second throw. And then we use those numbers and we determine which is the bigger one. So if throw 1 is bigger than throw 2, then we know that our first person will be our winner. So S competitor 1, which is one of the parameters of our, or one of the variables in our parameters over here, will then be the winner. So whatever name they put in or string they put in as an argument, that will be assigned to the value S winner. If I throw 2, so the second throw is bigger than the first one, then the second competitor would be the winner. So whatever string value is put in as an argument for the second competitor, they must be the winner. Then we want to output it, so we use our memo, and this memo out, or mem out component, is going to be whichever memo they tell us to use over here in the mem out variable or component part of our parameters. And then we can add, and we put in the competitor's name, the first competitor's name, and we say they got, and we put in the number of throws they got. We just need to add our end brackets over there, and we say they got that many throws. Okay. And then at the end, we do the same thing for competitor 2 as well, and then at the end we say the winner was, and the winner value. So let's now finish the throws command here. So we need to get S competitor 1, so this would be the edit 1.text, then S competitor 2 would be the edit 2.text. Then the third thing we need is a memo, so we're going to call it memo out is what it's been called. If we go to our design, we click on the memo, you can see there the name is memo out. If we now run our code and we put in a name here such as Bob, and the second one we put in Sue, then you can see here Bob got 1 throw, Sue got 1 throw. The winner is Sue. Okay, so there's a bit of an issue there, because if they're both equal, then we should actually have that it was a tie. So to counteract that, we can say randomize over here. And the other thing we need to do is we need to say else if I throw 2 is greater than I throw 1, then it does that. So now it will only make the winner competitor 2 if throw 2 is greater than throw 1. However, if it doesn't meet either of those requirements, then we can make S winner say tie. And then we need to change that over there to I throw 2. Okay, now let's run. There we go, Bob and Sue. Then you can see, okay, it was a tie because they both got 5. In this case now, Bob got 4 throws and Sue got 2. So the winner would be Bob. Let's try again. Bob got 4 throws, Sue got 3. Carry on. Oh, now Sue got 3 and Bob got 1. So the winner would be Sue. And that is procedures. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comment section below and I will answer you. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed going through this procedure example, and I'll see you in the next video.